everybody, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime, and I'm super excited to review a wine today because my wife bought the bottle strictly because she said it was pretty. Didn't look at anything else on it, just bought the label. But you know what? I actually have something about that, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, it's Stuart with Wine on the Dime. Before I begin the review of this pretty wine bottle, if you do like today's video, please subscribe. It helps the channel. You can like it too, maybe leave a comment, but also sharing it with your friends helps a lot. If you like the video, or if you know someone who needs to see this review, because I don't know if this wine's any good or not. So, well, I guess let's just check it out. All right, so today I'm reviewing the 2018 Girasole Vineyards Cabernet Sauvignon. It's 14.5% alcohol by volume, and my wife paid $10 for it at a liquor store she went to whenever she was picking up some gifts for the PTA. Apparently, giving liquor to the PTA is a popular thing. I did not know this. Let's get started. Screw top, +1. Woo, you're dark. Where did my paper go for? Okay, hold on a second, let me get it. Okay, so I got my paper. From a color standpoint, medium purple. No artifacts, no cloudiness. Let's get to the nose. Ooh, red cherry, plum. Touch of clove. A little bit of earth, which is not what I would have expected. Maybe even a hint of cinnamon. This is kind of a spicy cab. A little bit of raspberry in there. A lot of red fruit, a little bit of plum. Yeah, noticeable amount of alcohol in the nose. Woo! Don't breathe too deep on that one. Yeah, noticeable amount of alcohol in the nose. But, I mean, with all that said, oh, and in terms of nose intensity, medium plus on the nose intensity. Let's get to the taste. Medium plus tannins, medium plus acid. This is a bit of an interesting wine. So a lot of ripe red fruit, not overripe. The plum, where's the plum? Or that was the wrong thing to say according to the weather. Yeah, I smell the plum on the nose. I'm not tasting it. It's just a lot of red fruit, red berry, raspberry, a little bit of that that kind of cinnamon and clove I was talking about. Medium plus tans, medium plus body. Tastes like high alcohol. It's borderline. Normally 15% above is high. This is getting close to it. It tastes like a high alcohol. It smells like it's high alcohol. All right, so I think I've had enough of this. Let's just go ahead and get to the Blake. For balance, I'm gonna give you half a point. You have the body, you kind of have some of the structure in terms of the tannin, acid. You're too high on the alcohol. I mean, way too high on the alcohol. I'm not a fan of that. I feel like the alcohol is kind of almost like it's like you're drinking this with a chaser in a way. That's like, it's so hot. So I'm gonna give you half a point. All right, so in terms of length, medium minus, no points. Intensity, I'll give you a point for intensity. I mean, is that the wrong answer too? Jeez. I'll give you a point for intensity, whether they like it or not. And for complexity, I'm not gonna give any points. It's just, on the palate, all I'm getting is red fruit, a little bit of spice, but even then it's not like anything too fancy. And then on the nose, I'm getting more complex nose, but it doesn't translate to the palate. So, and I'm getting no tertiary, it's a young cab. I mean, at most you would have gotten half a point, but because all I taste is red fruit with like a little hint here and there of some of those other spices, I'm not gonna give it to you. So ultimately that gives you 1.5 points. I could lean towards okay or good. I'm gonna lean towards okay. The thing that's really bugging me about this wine is how imbalanced the alcohol is with the rest of the structure. If that was a full point, you'd be a solid good. I'm not gonna give you a good. You're okay. So if you bought this wine or you're thinking about buying this wine, know that I'm giving it an okay. If you like something that's raging alcohol on the palate, and a little bit more of a simple cab, then yeah, I don't know, maybe you might like this one. Maybe you might think it's good. So I had talked about in the beginning of the episode about buying a wine based off its label. And believe it or not, I'm actually kind of for it. So if you don't quite know what you're getting yourself into, or if you're a little bit new into wines, and I'll probably create a whole nother video about this later on and go more in depth, but buying something because you like the label, especially if it's another varietal that you've never had before. My only advice here is that if you are trying it out because you like the label, but you end up not liking the wine, don't say you don't like all cabs because you've had one bad one that you tried for the first time because of a pretty label. Just know that, hey, maybe don't buy from this producer, or maybe try a different region, something lower in alcohol, things like that. Use this as a way of stepping out to explore a new varietal. If you're a little bit intimidated about what to expect, sometimes a pretty label's not bad. Getting off my soapbox now. Anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment, and share with your friends. Have you tried the Girasole Vineyard? It's an okay wine, I don't really care right now. Cabernet Sauvignon. If you have, leave a comment below, and I will see you all again soon with another episode from Wine on the Dime.